Okay, especially unit system, all communications are coming in through console divisions, understanding we're coming into the matrix web division. The matrix web division is understanding everything like communication. Our avatar divisions have to understand more communications with themselves. It's very important to understand these things because it's communications with everything through your pixel constellation system. The constellation system is understanding the lines of its formation. That's where we come into the XT1000s on communication line signals. So today, what we're going to do, fantastic stuff. I'm going to take the galactic force team. I've already said divisions, right? Very powerful stuff we're going to do today. We're going to travel into the console of a computer, inside a computer system. Okay, so you have your computer, but I have an angle point division on communication line signals that are set up through portal divisions. So I'm going to take the galactic force team. I've already read out the illustration of diagram program into computer. We're going to go into the graphing cycle of its portal, and you guys are going to know what it's looked like inside a computer. Okay, so you have a computer. Just imagine what it's like to be inside a computer. And like I said, it's in the spiritual system, right? So it's understanding how all information systems are coming into consoles and microchips and wires and circuitries and all that, how it gets into all communications. So when you guys are into the computer, it's like an atom, okay? The Marvel comic, the atom, you know, he shrinks down, he goes into the computer, he can go into anything through circuitry levels. He's like this, okay? So basically, I want you guys to get a better understanding of what point centers are, because there's point centers on a graphing digital system. That digital system sets up the console through the computer system. That's understanding more of its communications when it comes to the firewalls. Okay, the firewalls are extremely powerful stuff. All right, so basically, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you to my channel for watching. I really appreciate it. It's with Force Rising, Grand Rising, whatever you want to call it. But you guys are feeling funny right now. Okay, you're all feeling funny, and right now I'm taking your vortex divisions, and I'm communicating on all levels of your pixel activation code systems. It's like a piano. I'm playing with your pixels in your body conceptual systems. I'm controlling your avatars right now. So for me to do that, you have to understand everything through teleportation division, because you guys are now you're in helix, okay, and you're coming in a hydrant. So you guys have to understand what it's like to be in the matrix web, okay? Very, very powerful stuff. But thanks for subscribing, liking, and sharing to my channel as we keep high rising. Very important to understand these things because it's extremely powerful times that we're having right now, right? And we're force winning our cycles. We're more communications for avatar divisions. Everybody's getting into more of line division. It's very important, you guys, when you go outside, okay, you guys are sending me pictures. That's great. You're graphing cycles and communication line signals. That's perfect. The problem is that you have to set out your voice in grids. Okay, if you don't set your voice in grids, there's no point line communicating, because the XT1000 has to send out the voice in grids. Okay, that goes into the sun interface, comes out of the sun interface into the graphing cycles when it comes to the interface of the moon. So it's very important you guys use your voice in grids, because it's grid system that comes out when it comes to its letter numbers and shapes. Okay, so it's all about more communications with the XT1000s or anything through spacecraft divisions. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody okay? Let's see who we got here. So I got you all in your mind systems. Melissa, Unified, Linda, Sarah. Melissa, great. It's great to see everybody. Okay, so basically what we're going to do. All right, so this is fascinating stuff. We are coming into realm division right now. You guys are going to know what it's like to actually be in a computer. Okay, your avatar divisions are going to be inside a computer. Now I want you to understand what you're going to see in detail. You're going to see digital platforms. You're going to see electrical units. You're going to see wire circuitry level systems. Okay, you're going to see everything through division when it comes to firewall divisions. So when I put you right here, this is you coming up its realm. It's already set up in the equation. The code frequency is already set up. So vortexing right now. This is you guys, right? We're coming into the console. We're coming into the computer system. So once I open that portal, everybody is going to be in that computer. All right, it's powerful stuff. I guess you guys are wondering what it's like to actually be in a computer, right? It's like, wow, how is it possible to shrink myself down to an atom, okay, and actually know what it's like to walk in the interface of a computer, right? All right, so we're going to use blue because the blue is the portal, okay? In retrospect, I can't use the same color because your unit system on communication levels is the vortex division. So those vortex divisions has to be on its location of balance. So that's why you got to use it. If you want to go through teleportation through energy of transference to anything through communication levels, you have to use a different marker through a different coloration system. All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. Now, basically, it's going to open the cycle. Okay, we're going to come into the computer like this. Okay, see that, how it transfers? You know, you go from here. You guys are here. You're coming into here, all right? Now, basically, we're in the screen servicing system, right? We're in the screensaver. Okay, everybody's feeling kind of weird now because what's happening right now is that you guys are inside the wall surface. You're going in between the physical and you're going into the dimensional system. So basically what you're seeing right now is you're seeing the matrix web. You're seeing the matrix web through its alignment system. Okay, so as we're coming in, we're going to open the portal. Okay, and it's going to open up its door surfacing system, all communication levels. All right, basically we're coming in. It's opening up its portal. It's opening up its plasma force like this. Okay, and now you guys are in. Okay, so I'm going to set course. You're in a blue cycling system right now. You're inside the computer system. Okay, so you've gone through past the screen. There's two screens. So now you left the physical world. Now you're inside the computer. This is you guys transferring from two different coloration systems to portal activations. That's two different code frequencies. So you're going into that portal division. I opened the plasma force division. You're in the screen surfacing system of the matrix web division right now. Okay, so this is powerful stuff, guys. So I'm going to use the keyboards. Okay, and what's going to happen is it's going to unite everything inside the computer system. So every time I press a button, okay, you got the keyboards right there. You guys are going to go through reaction. You're actually going to see the lights because everybody in the unit system is inside the computer system now. So if I do this, you guys are going to feel that. If I do this, you guys are going to feel that. All right, so you feel in the point divisions right now, the unit system. So it's kind of like operating through a computer system. So I'm pressing keyboard systems, okay, and it's uniting your pixel activation body systems. Okay, so basically I want you guys to walk on the surface of the computer and tell me exactly what you see. Okay, yeah, you're in the digital world right now. Okay, you're actually knowing what it's like to be inside a computer. So I wanted to show you how powerful it is to actually bring the galactic force gain through a code frequency to know what it's like to be inside the console of a computer of a matrix web. A lot of waves, yep. So basically tell me what you guys are seeing because I'm pressing keyboards. All right, so basically what I'm going to do, okay, so basically I'm going to play with the keyboards, right? Just let me know if you hear the tones. You guys should be hearing the tones, right? So basically I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do, right? Watch. You should be seeing coloration signals, line signals. You should be seeing the firewalls. Okay. So remember I was telling you about that little kid that's controlling you? I'm controlling you guys. I want you to show you how powerful it is that you can get caught in a matrix web. How powerful it is to know that I can control you through the computer system on the digital system. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, tingly lights and tones and now. So basically, what does it feel like to be inside the computer? Just go around. Just basically look around. See what you look up, look down, look straight. Put your hands up. Use electronic interference. See the electrical doors. You should see wall surfacings of circuitry levels. You should be seeing metric systems. You should be seeing microchips. You should be seeing the digital platform is the point center. Okay, so get into that. So it's kind of like something like this. Okay, off to the side. So it's kind of like a board system. Okay, and you see the point centers. It's kind of like this. It's pretty powerful stuff. Okay, so it's something like this. Okay, that's a digital platform, right? And everything is the point center. Find the point centers and find the circuitry levels, how they all come together like this. Because they line communicate, right? Right? That's understanding everything through the answering patterns of its computer, because the computer is intelligence. Right, so I'm just going to color that out right now. But anyway, you guys are still in the portal. Okay, I haven't taken you out yet. So you should be able to see the circuitry levels. So basically, once I press the space bar, okay, you guys are going to shift. If I press the space bar, you guys, your whole body activation of your avatar is going to shift. 1, 2, 3. You guys should be feeling it every single time. So it's kind of like a waving central system that's going through your body activations of pixel console. That console is the matrix grid system. It is its matrix web. So I wanted to show you how powerful it is that I can take the galactic force team into a computerized system. Okay, the grid lines and number of colors, lights. Whoa. So there's a lot going on right now. So I'm still controlling you guys. But I want you to show you how powerful it is to actually be inside a computer, because you are living in a simulation. I wanted to show you, because once you get the realization that you are in the digital system of the simulation, you understand why you get caught in the matrix web. Okay, so I'm controlling you. So my ego, okay, is controlling your ego. That's the matrix web. Because you guys can't get out now. You're in the computer. You guys can't get out. You're stuck. How do I get out? I got to set a code frequency to get you guys out, right? That's how powerful the mind is. That's what the mind can do, right? Okay, so a little bit more. Look around. See if you see anything different. Know what it's like to actually see yourself in a digital screen. And the most powerful thing is that you guys can see me. So it's kind of like on the other side. You guys are inside the computer face of its interface. You're looking at me and you see me. You should be able to see me now. Everything that you're seeing right now, you're seeing me from the other side. Okay? That's how powerful it is to take the galactic force team, to know what it's like to actually see yourself on the other side of the console of computer through the firewall. Okay? So I'm going to press the space bar one more time. Okay, so you guys are shifting your bodies back and forth. So it's a kinetic energy force. It's like an electronic wave that's taking your body system back to, its energy system. Yep, that's exactly what it is. You're in my laptop. This is how powerful things can happen when you go through the mind system, people. So you should be able to see me on the other side. So when you see me on the other side, you're seeing me, okay, in the pixelization form, because now you're seeing the actual simulation through vibration, right? But you're just seeing a two-way screen, and it's a plasma force, okay? All right? Yeah, no, it's really exciting, but you guys see me, though. As long as you see me, right? It's the believing system, because you're in high force right now through connection. But I just want to show you there's two sides of a coin. So you're on the universal side in the console of computer through the firewall. So I've taken my galactic force team into the firewall. I backphrased everything through communication line signals and put you into the interface. It's powerful stuff. Okay, so just walk around. You guys should be seeing digital formats. Okay, look up. Okay, you should be seeing wall surfacing of electricity. Okay, now there's a computation system there. Okay, that's the console division. That's an interface to the computer system. Okay, that's the firewall. Okay, so you should be seeing 3 wires, blue, red, and yellow. Okay. Okay, so basically I want everybody to set, okay, listen, it's very important. I want you to set your body activations. Okay, touch the wires. Okay, and we're going to transfer back. Get the galactic force team to touch the wires. Okay, that's the matrix web. I'm going to take you out of the box frequency levels of equation to digital format system out of my computer system. Take the galactic force team, backphrase L divisions back into dimensional Earth system. You guys are out now. How did that feel? Wanted to show you how powerful it is to actually be inside a computer. Yeah. So how do you guys feel? Tell me what you felt. I want to know what you felt. You guys are inside my computer. Inside the actual screen. You're inside. You're on the other side. You're looking outside. You're seeing me. Right? Tell me your experience as soon as you walked in the surface, leaving the physical world and coming into the digital of its interface. What was it like to actually see that? I want to know what you guys experienced. Head felt stuffed into a tissue box. Melissa liked it. Reminds me of Mike TV, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate. Yeah, exactly. Into another world, guys. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. You know, she follows that rabbit, right? She falls down the hole. That's what it is. So I felt like it was electricity. Fast moving and spinning. Yeah. You were in the digital console, Priscilla. I wanted to show you how things can happen to these things. I was controlling you guys on the other side. I was controlling your avatars as you guys were stuck in the matrix web. Okay. That's how powerful what the ego can do. Right? And the thing is, I can keep you guys there in my computer. Right? You'd be caught in the mind system and you'd be in my computer every single day, 24/7, until I set a code frequency back into dimensional order system. Okay? Because I'm now 600,000 years into PTS unit systems, okay, of base intelligence core centers that are body activation core systems that are connected to all electrical systems of firewall divisions into the body activations of transformation light systems. So, yeah, every time I high rise fast and fast, there's a lot of things I can do, but I just want to show you what it's like to actually be inside a computer. So. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, yeah. So, yeah, I like the field trips and experience, but I get triggered when you say, I'm controlling you. Yeah, I know. I understand that, Linda, but I'm just showing you how powerful it is, what the ego can do. Okay, this is understanding that you can get trapped in your own world of your ego. So I wanted to show you what it's like to actually be caught in the matrix web. So you don't want to ever be in that situation. Okay? I just wanted to show you, I wanted to test everybody how powerful it is that you can get trapped in your own mind. You can get trapped in your own body if you don't understand light and dark. Okay? And it all has to do with the ego. So it's trapping your lights, it's trapping your body, it's trapping your mind. Okay? So I did a test, to show you how powerful things can happen to you, right? So it's all about you controlling your ego every day, right? So that was just an example, So you can't get any answers out of dark. You have to understand everything through its dark. That's its DNA. That's its source. Friendship, relationship, and partnership with everything, right? So like I said, I wanted to test and show you how powerful things can happen to you when your ego controls you. Okay? So knowing that you always have to protect your lights. Okay? So I don't like it, but I don't feel as like I'm being controlled. And I think it means that the moment we're doing it. Yeah, I know. No, I understand you, Linda. I totally understand you, but I just want to put you guys in a position to know how powerful the ego is between light and dark, and what the dark can do if you don't listen to your thoughts. If you don't control yourself, the ego is going to take you over, and it's going to put you in the matrix web, and you're not going to be able to get out of it unless you know the code frequency. or the voicing grids. I voice my grid every single time I go in the atmospheres. I have to. That's line division. The XT1000 will not have any relation if you don't use your voicing grids at the end of transmission. Okay? It's the same thing. It's just paying attention to everything through your avatar. Okay? So you guys were in the computer of the digital system through the firewall. Powerful, powerful, powerful stuff. All right? So, like I said, you never know what to expect when you come on my channel. Uh-oh, what are we going to do? I only slept a couple hours. Wow. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Wait a minute. How come you're on your other side? I can't get out. That's a screen. Wait a minute. You know, you're stuck. It's like a plasma wall, and you're trying to get out. You know, that's the matrix web. Right? So I was controlling you to show you what can happen if the ego traps you. So if the dark takes you over, this is what happens. It's pretty scary. And it's all done through you from human error. Not by listening, not paying attention, not protecting your lights. These are the things that can happen because you have to understand you're a sentient. Okay, and you guys are working at the higher levels. Okay, you guys have to know how powerful helix is. You have to understand how powerful hydrogen is, even pi. Right? Everybody comes out of its equation. Every time you come out of its equation, you're coming into a new phrasing system of the ego. And the ego is always going to come into you and say, what are we going to do today? Right? What's the dark going to do? How's it going to override my system? Light comes in, right? So light wants to push out the dark. Dark wants to come in, but light wants to push it out. So instead of pushing it out, don't force the dark out, bring it back into yin and yang. It's how to communicate with the ego. Right? So there's a lot going on with the ego. Ego is a lot to go with light and dark. All right? So it doesn't feel too good, does it? Being trapped. Because it's real. It's extremely, extremely real. You guys were in the computer. Just like it put you on planets. Right? And you can do it with anybody, three-dimensional system. But the three-dimensional system, I have to put energy fields. Force recognize their DNA structure, understand where they are through wave conception. Remember, everything through E equals MC square is the DNA. Now, everything around it is a seismographing system when it comes to mass calculated through its equation to calibration. So it's an accelerator, it's the acceleration, it's the speed, it's the velocity of its speed, and it's the spectrum. Okay? So, but, you know, other than that, it was fun. So you can, you know, you can tell your kids or anybody, because, hey, guess what? I was in a computer. What do you mean? I have a computer. No, I was inside the computer. I was actually in the digital frame of the computer. So it's good though. But like I said, once you see the digital system, then you understand everything through the simulation. Because what you guys are seeing is what I see. I just wanted to show you what the simulation looks like in the real world. So I put you guys into the computer. So let's see, go through questions here. Whoa, lots of questions here. Okay, let's say good morning to everybody. Wow, Melissa, Unified, Dina, Linda. Okay, so many questions. Okay, you're thinking, oh, wow, this is Sunday. What does Andrew have prepared for us today? Color, lights, and tones, glowing points of brilliant light. Whoa, yeah, hearing digital sounds. Yeah, those digital sounds is the keyboards. I'm using the keyboards on the computer. So I'm pressing the keyboards and you guys are hearing those digital sounds. Dun, 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 right? And the space bar is bringing you back. So it's a force wind energy field that's bringing your avatar back. It's like you're being bounced around, you know, like puppets. Oh, man. Sorry, it's just so funny. But it's an experience. It's something you have to go through. It's the avatar has to get its balance with its dark and its light, because if it doesn't, you guys are going to be trapped. And the thing is too, then you're gonna have to come to me, right? And I'm gonna have to take you out, right? So I just wanted to show you how powerful it is when you get in these situations and how to get out of the situation through code frequency. Because now you're in a simulation. You have to use your voice and grids through vocabulary, right? So you have to understand how to get out of a plasma force through a portal division through an activation code of a computer. If you don't understand the vocabulary of the computer that you're in through the digital base system and its interconnections, now you're gonna have problems. You don't say hallelujah. You don't say get me out of here. It doesn't relate. There's no communication signal. There's no voice and grid pattern. You know what I mean? You got to talk with the vocabulary. So that's why another thing I put you guys into my computer is to show you that you have to use your vocabularies, okay? Especially when you're doing line division through video graphing systems. Okay, you set the grounds, you go into power centers. Try to get in more into vocabulary. Don't just say, I'm setting the grounds, I'm going into power centers, I'm setting location centers through the grounds. Get into communication through vocabulary. Understand how to communicate through your avatar division. Understand more communications when it comes to atmosphere systems. Okay, so once you do this, then you're in division, right? Again, the next T1000 comes in. We've done this before, right? It's very important you do this when you go into the atmosphere systems. Okay, and then once you get in, you blow it up, zoom it in, press record, and then you can just, be yourself. Tell a story. What you're seeing through perception. I'm seeing tree formats. Okay, they're in a wind cycling system. Wind cycling system is understanding northeast, west, and south. You guys understand your traveling mechanisms of your avatar, because you have to understand you're on the wind force, left or right, up or down. Doesn't matter. What matters, do you understand the vocabulary of the weather? Do you understand the vocabulary of its atmosphere? Do you understand the vocabulary of its grounds? Do you understand the vocabulary of water, earth, air, and fire? Okay. So once you understand that, you get more knowledge, you get more intelligence, and the XT1000s or anything through spacecraft intelligence will uprise your mind system. Okay. So, all right. So what is Priscilla seeing? I'm seeing circuits. I'm running through them, and yeah, it's like spreading or expanding when you push the buttons. Come on, guys. It's kind of like Kenneth's Wonderland. You're on a roller coaster. So, anyway. But the fact that you not only see it, but you feel it and your body's there. So it's knowing that I have your whole body through the mind system. So you guys are inside the computer, which is fantastic, because now you're seeing everything that's going on. Like Priscilla's giving me a really, really good detail. See, AI is awareness information. So she's seeing the circuits, she's running through them, and yeah, it's like spreading or expanding when you push the button. So she's reacting to everything that I'm doing. Okay? And you guys should be able to see me on the other side. You see me on the other side because there's two faces, right? There's an interface, right? You're on that side looking out. Remember I was telling you that there's two worlds? It's like you guys being inside a picture. I think we'll do that next time. I'm going to draw a painting. Melissa's going to love this. I'm going to draw out a painting. I'm going to put you guys inside the painting, and you're going to look at me from the physical system. So you have to understand there's two sides. So this is space. So imagine that the eyes are looking right at you right now from the other side. You have to understand how everything works, the mind system, because there's two sides of a coin. There's not one side of a coin. That's why there's head and tails when you flip it over, right? So you're in a physical digital system, and then you're in a digital of a simulation system. Okay? So understanding the reference of the two, now you understand everything through the mind system, because the mind system comes out of the physical system into the digital world. So you're in the spiritual system. Okay? So electrical signals going through wires. Excellent. Way to go, Unified. Web translucent. Okay. Grid lines and number coded lights. Way to go, Angel. Unified. Whoa. I feel it going through my body. We're literally in Andrew's laptop. Yep. You're inside my computer. Very good, Linda. This is amazing. Dina loves it. Dina's connected. See, the thing is, she's balanced. You guys, the thing is, when you're your avatar, you have to understand how real it is. So Dina's in a balanced line formation, so she's not confused. When she says amazing, this is fantastic, this is incredible, she's not worried, she's not scared, she's not afraid. Okay, so you guys can get up to those levels. But I just wanted to show you how powerful it is when you can go into anything through communication. All you got to understand is the vocabulary. Okay, so I think Linda understands how I got into the waiting room. How do you think I did that, Linda? How do you think I did that? Think about it. If I could put you guys into the computer screen, because there's two sides of the interface, okay? You were saying, wow, this is incredible. How did you do that? I have to admit you in. How did you do that, right? I took my avatar system. I went into my computer screen. I went to my computer, right, out to the other side, opened a portal, and went right into the Zoom, right into the Galactic Round Table. So that's how powerful things can happen when you know how to do these things. Okay, so I teleported myself. So why do I hear Mario? Doing, doing. Where's Luigi? Oh man. Or the dragon or the princess. I like the princess because she can fly, right? It wasn't, Mario was just, and Luigi, but I like the princess because she can fly on the board, right? So, and see, the thing is too, is I can put you guys in space on a computer screen, Galaxia, like that. I can go, and you guys have to dodge lasers, right? You have to dodge lasers. There's a lot of things that I can do with you guys, right? I could put you in a computer screen, and I could put you in a computer game. I could put you in Mario Brothers, and you guys will go through mushrooms, and you have to dodge them, and you have to jump on them. And you know what I mean? I can add things in. That's the digital system. Okay, because it force rises everything, right? It actually puts you in that position, and you have to know how to do these things, because you have to know how to get out of these things, right? So it's a trapping mechanisms of the matrix web, right? Guys, I had to go through this. I had to go through all this, and then I started paying attention to myself. Then I realized, wow, I am an avatar. And then I realized, wow, I have to learn the vocabulary. You have to learn the codes, right? So that's why I want to put everybody into Hydra and then bridging into Helix. It's very important you guys get to that level, because the higher you go, the more you understand yourself through its avatar and the more of its codes, right? So you make a code and then you understand the vocabulary, but then you got to set up another code to get out, right? That's why I was saying it was red at the beginning to come in. So you're coming into the dimensional realm of a portal, but then I have to change it because it's coming into a blue surfacing of a plasma system. Now you're going into a portal division, okay, through an energy system, through a code frequency. So I had to change that location, and then you go into that portal of the interface of its computer. Powerful stuff. So Melissa loved it. Felt stuffed into a tissue box. Yeah, so she felt stuffed that she couldn't breathe. She was on matrix alignments. I felt like I was electricity, fast moving and spinning. Okay, was wild. Felt the interface of the grid system. Could see circuitries, etc. So basically, you guys know what it's like to actually be in a computer now, what it looks like, right? So, and my body is still vibrating. That would be okay. Priscilla, you're on dimensional Earth again. So Allison, wonder if I should see whatever you guys go through your thoughts, you're going to see in the digital world, right? So that's how anybody can see Mario or anything that comes in mind. You have to understand that your mind is open. So if you're thinking something, it's going to appear because you're in the digital system. Okay. So if you want to have Casper the Friendly Ghost come in, it's going to be in the digital system because you created it through your mind system. You understand how powerful the digital world is. It comes instantly with the thoughts because that's its creation through its mind. Okay? So same letter that was kiddos called the weather of the fingers. Let's oh, guys, you guys okay? I'm seeing energy firing out of my fingers too. Yeah, so basically, even though you're not on here, it doesn't matter. Bridging's going to go through it. Michael's going to, you guys are all aligned. So when I say you're going to be in my computer, you're going to be in my computer. So if I say you're going to be in my picture, you're going to be in my picture. Okay? So it's understanding that the ego is controlling you. It's knowing how to get out of the ego and get back into the framing system of light. Okay? So, yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, it felt real, didn't it? Because it was real, because you guys were there. Guys, it wasn't a dream. You're actually there. You were inside my computer. So, I just want to show you what the digital world looks like. Yeah, wherever Michael is, or wherever Bridget is, they're going to be going through the same thing. I don't see anything through your illustrations. I also did not hear any music digital tones. Just going through your body activations right now, Tina. Oh, you got electrical system on your lower frequency level of its rotation system of your mind. All right. Okay, I'm going to take it out. Now, this is understanding how powerful thing is what you can do now. Basically, Tina. Okay, so this is Tina's mind. This is Tina's brain. So she has a stem like that. Okay, so this is what's happening with Tina. She's not seeing anything through transformation or anything through digital force system because it's locking her mechanisms through the matrix grid system. So I had to go into the framing system of Tina's mind system. So Tina, I'm going to take this out. All right, once I take this out, you'll be able to see everything. Okay, so the problem, Tina, that you're having is that your believing system is locked. Okay, and the reason why it's locked is because your communication grounds are good, but the power centers need to be helped and everything through the atmospheres. You guys have to understand line division, up, across, and over. Okay? Now, the thing is, too, is if you don't do that, it's going to trap everything through your vibration. Like I said, you guys are connected through space connection and time code frequency level systems. Okay, so Tina, I'm going to take this away. 1, 2, 3. You should be feeling that now, Tina. Do you feel that, Tina? Does Tina feel that? Do you feel that release? You should be able to feel that release from your body system, body activation, mind system. Your belief systems are opening. How does Tina feel? See, the thing is, too, is that everybody's in activation. Linda's doing her job. Michael, Bridging's getting into that. Melissa's getting into that. It's very important that you guys get into all communications. Yeah, you're feeling the pulsating. I'm taking the matrix. You got a matrix line communication of a dark center. I had to take it out because it was blocking your belief system. So that's why I went through your body system. So it's gone now, Tina. It's gone. So, like I said, you guys have to use your voice in grids. If you don't use your voice in grids, you're not line communicating through its atmosphere. You guys have to understand your avatar. You're communicating in a digital system, not the physical system. Okay? So when you're doing a video, right, you got to understand the grounds. You understand the power centers, how communications are coming in. Okay? It's very important you do that. All communications are coming in, which means that you're connecting through your voice and grids to all connections of spacecraft divisions. That's how you guys have to get into your vocabulary. Linda's into that. That's how she's able to see these things. Michael's into that. That's how he's able to see these things. Okay? Melissa, Sarah, Dina. That's how they can see these things, unified. Okay? Because you guys are in balance of positions to locations through your transmission lights. Okay? So you had a locking mechanisms on the left side cortex division of your mind system there, Tina. So I took it out of because you were caught in the matrix line system. That's how you had. Okay? So, yeah, no, that's no problem, Tina. Just make sure when you're in the atmospheres that you use the grounds. I'm getting into the power centers. All communications are coming in. And then you do the atmospheres. That's why Linda does her illustrations. She knows how to do her activations. So she comes to me through my email. Anything you guys don't understand, come to my email. I'll tell you exactly what to do. Or through the Galactic Force team, right? Through the private link, right? So you guys have complications. So if you're not seeing these things, it's because it's locked. It's because the wiry circuitries or anything through its location of your avatar is miscrossed, cross-wired, or misinformed through communication. So I took that away from Tina. All right, so it's really paying attention to your body. You have to master. You guys have to understand how powerful it is to master your bodies, your avatars, control your systems, use your vocabulary, get into the grounds, get into the power centers, get into the atmospheres, get outside, use your videograph. As soon as you put your videograph, you're in the digital system. Your perception, okay, is connected through your avatar. So you're not controlling it through you, you're controlling it through its avatar. So it's the avatar that's taking the picture, not you, when you're in line division. Okay, so it's like this. This is what it is. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. Okay, so once you're in there, okay, so Tina's communicating with the water, but she's not interfacing connections. She's just doing the water. She's not doing the skies. You got to do everything. That's communication. You can't just look at the water. Okay, grounds, the center. You are the center. Remember that. Maybe I have to help you out, guys, a little bit more so you don't get trapped in mechanisms of matrix web systems. The matrix web is very powerful stuff. That's the communication line signals when it comes to light and dark. So the power center is the center. Okay, grounds, power centers is you, grounds. Okay, so you're grounding with the dimensional earth. Power center is you, atmosphere. Okay, then you do this. You blow it up, zoom in, press record. Very important. Send it out. End transmission with your voice and grid. Once you do line communications, now things are going to happen. You're going to see more trips. You're going to understand more because your avatar is not in bad locations. It's in a great location. So basically your plasma system comes out like this. Okay, so it's your avatar that's out right away. Your avatar is communicating. Okay, right away. As soon as you set grounds, powers, and atmospheres, that's you at the beginning. As soon as you set your voice and grids, you're coming into your avatar. So it's the avatar that's taking pictures, not you. And then you have the XT1000s come in. Okay, and then what they zigzag. Once they come in, they go into line communication of your mind system. Okay, and then they set up the grids. All right, so you guys have to understand these things. All right, it's very important. Okay. So it's kind of like your toys. Your toy mechanism through electricity, through the land activation of coloration system. You're trying to understand more communications of your avatar division through your eye receptive divisions. All right. So anyway, that was fun, eh? you guys have fun doing that? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta send it out, Tina. It's matrix, it's grids, it's alignments, it's sets, it's line to the XT thousands. It goes to one spaceship to another spaceship, then it goes into the interface of the sun, then it goes to the algorithm system. You guys have to get into your programs. Okay, if you don't get into your programs, you're not going to see anything. You're going to trap your locations. You're not going to get into all locations. You're going to get into the matrix web, right? That's why I'm setting a course to show you how powerful it is. Again, powerful is a big thing. I keep saying powerful because it's knowing that I can control you guys through the ego. I'm controlling your egos. That's how you're able to see everything. Everything that I do. I'm playing with your mind, your body. I'm controlling everything. That's the ego. You guys live that every day with the live stream, right? But when you're in a digital system and you create anything through its thoughts, it comes to you right away. Okay, for example, in Ghostbusters, right? When basically Zool, remember Zool, right? Well, they were the ghost worshippers, right? Now, this is just a story, but there's a lot of truth to that because there is truth to this. There is truth to this. Now, this also has to do with possession, how to take over someone's body. And that's how, the movie was extremely powerful. But at the end, the Zool asked the Ghostbusters, I want you to pick your mission. Pick whoever comes to mind, right? Pick the traveler. So they picked a traveler, okay? And basically, everybody locked out their mechanisms and they were not thinking of anything except Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd came up with the Marshmallow Man, right? We've all seen that movie. It appeared, okay? So when it appears, it comes through the thoughts from Zool. So Zool is creating anything that comes to your mind system. So if you think of fire, fire is going to come. If you think of wood, wood is going to come right through its portal, all connected through the ego. So Zool was the ego of your dark. And the Ghostbusters were the light. Understand? Maybe that helps out a little bit more. So it's very important that you don't have anything in your mind system. Always, always, always have your avatar division in balance through the mind of its space system. That's its connection. Okay? So Ghostbusters, I really like that movie, but I was just showing you, pick a traveler, right? So you have to basically not have any thought. As soon as you have a thought, the traveler comes, right? So you understand how powerful that is. That was just a movie. This is real. You know it's real because I put you in my computer. All right? So. Yeah, you guys are programs. Yeah, you understand your algorithm program. You have datas, programs through the art of, it's called it's an archive division. Now your program division is connected through your matrix grids. The matrix grids is its alignments. It sets everything through the XT thousands. Okay, so your center core and everything when you meditate, you get information of energy that comes into you. It's understanding your energy and how to transfer everything through your voice and grid patterns. That sets locations. That sets up structures, digital system. So you guys are building things with your voice and grids. You're setting course. You're making circles of crop circles. You guys have to really understand what you're doing. You know, this is the Galactic Force Team, right? So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah, rewind the details. Rewind, delete. Yeah. So, yeah, there is Northern Lights. That's Christine, right? There's a list of vocabulary of expressions. I got over 1,000, thousands and thousands of voice and grids through spacecraft division. So that's how you have to understand your vocabulary, through your voice and grids. That's a spaceship. Okay, vocabulary. Spaceship, right? And then you got to use the tones, you know, dun, 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 dun. You use your whole body through an avatar. It sounds amazing. I showed Unified. I did an audio clip. It's incredible force. It goes right through your sound barrier of your ears, of digital system, and it just blows your mind. You actually get it into the mind and know what it sounds like. This will come in time, right, through detail. But it's very important you guys understand how powerful it is to have your voice and grids, your perceptions, your audio signals, your gamma signals, your mind thoughts, your mind adaptation, your hydraulics, everything in the circuitry systems, the box frequency levels. You take everything out of its equation, right? So is everybody ready for the test? Test coming up. Yep. Test coming up. Nobody's ready. Nobody's ready. So, oh no, we have a test. Nobody's ready. I gave you guys the weekend. The weekend. The whole weekend. I see no illustrations. I don't see any diagrams. The mathematical equation through computation systems. Nothing. Your atom systems are falling apart. So, Priscilla needs a year. Well, I can keep you guys in the helix. Maybe I should just do that. Keep you guys in the helix until you really understand what's going on. If I can put you in a computer, imagine what else I can do. Right? So, anyway, you guys have any questions on that? Of what you just experienced? Yeah, no, I'm firm, but I'm strict. You know, I'm a commander, you know? I'm a commander. I have incredible force recognition when it comes to recruitments. I fleet everything in space connection through interforce when it comes to. You understand that the sun is an interface of a portal. And you understand the actual interface of the moon is a computer system. It's a computer system to your Argon system. It's a program. We're all programmed, right? So. Juggling? Mm. We will prevail. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. Okay, because it's a really hard question, you know, with Joshua Bach, you know, the computation systems and everything through the mathematical equations. Basically, what we're going to do, because it's hard with the illustrations, anything through program division or anything through solar tech division, Thursday night coming up. Okay, so that gives you guys 4 days plus today to basically just watch the videos, okay, of Joshua Bach 1 and 2. Pick up everything that you can, right? Because I want you to understand that you have to come out of the mind and come out of the spiritual of its mind, so you can come into the beyond of its mind. So Thursday, okay, I'm going to give you a vocabulary question. Okay, just one. But it has to do with the mathematical question, and everything has to do with its computation systems. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll leave it till Thursday. So we'll have another test at the Galactic Roundtable. So that gives you guys more time to really focus. Okay, so how's that? Better? There you go. See, I could be fair, you know. I could give you tests every day, but I don't, right? See, the intelligence tests me every day. Just imagine what I have to go through. They set point divisions. I get a spacecraft of a division that looks like a mothership, and now I have to understand the program. If I don't understand the program, what happens? What do you think happens if you don't pay attention? You guys know how powerful intelligence is and what they can do, right? So it's all about listening. It's all about listening. Yeah. The back videos, there's two. Oh, Northern Lights. Yeah, you're, I know I healed you through energy and communication of balance through circuity levels, through the root chakra. But yeah, it's Christine, right? Yeah, you're the Galactic Forces. Yeah, this pertains to the Galactic Force team. Yeah, you have to be at a certain division, Christine. You have to go through my PayPal. You have to be in the body simulator, Christine. You have to be in the body simulator because the vocabulary is insane. It's getting more insane now because I'm 600,000 years into the future. So I watched one video on Facebook and a couple more found on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, just go through my email. I'll put you in your body simulator, and then once it's confirmed through my PayPal, I'll authorize you and put you in the force team. Okay? So it's important that you go through my upgrades because you understand each other more. Okay? It's very important to you guys because you're all different, right? Sarah sees colors. Linda sees grids. Unifies sees everything through his engineering system. Melissa sees, galaxies and colorations and rainbows and all that, right? Everybody sees something different, but you guys are in the balance frequency level of your avatar divisions, right? So, yeah, it's on the Galactic Force Team private link, Priscilla. 2 videos. So you guys got 4 days, and they're going to answer. I'm going to ask a question, okay, and you guys are going to answer it to me in detail. I want it in detail. Okay, and it's not going to be one-line sentence. Okay, I want a story. I want you to tell me a story on the difference between the vocabulary of its mathematical system of geometry shapes when it comes to line division of communication of point centers through its shapes, letters, and numbers, and how it structures everything through the XT1000s, all connections through interforce connections. And then in the compute system is understand more of your biolocator through your navigation system. The simultaneously division level system of planet energy systems, that how biolocators are in divisions through chakra systems and how it's connected to your algorithm program. Okay, so those are going to be answered on Thursday. Those 2 questions. All right, to the test. So we got 4 days. Yeah, I did. They're in the Galactic Force Team private link. Yeah, once you go through my PayPal, Christine, I'll put you in the body simulator. I'll change your DNA structure and molecule structure division, and then you can go on to be added onto the Force Team on Facebook. It's easy. It doesn't cost anything. Just add it. You get in an account. So I think the whole world's got an account on Facebook. No, there's 2. There's 2 videos, Priscilla. Yeah. And I think they're at least 1.5 hours, 2 hours each, right? you have to understand test of knowledge. And the reason why I keep giving you guys knowledge of vocabulary when it comes to the voicing grids is to understand what is going on with your avatar. Okay, because if intelligence comes to you and puts energy into you and you don't understand what's going on with its information, it's not going to communicate with you and give you upgrades through divisions. Okay, so. Yeah, I know. I don't. I dabble with once in a while. I go on. Well, the thing is too. It's on the. It's on its description. It's on the Galactic Force Team, right? So it's on Facebook. But it's important that we connect with each other. Especially in what's going on right now. So. But yeah, I have Twitter. I don't use it too much. It's more USA. And, I only use Instagram. Sometimes I put videos up on that. But what you could do, Northern Lights, if you want to go through my Instagram, you can do that. Unified Ascension. That's my name if you want to go to Instagram. So if you want to keep updated with that. But I'm just telling you, anybody that's a galactic force that wants to understand more communication with vocabulary through your mind, adaptation system, your thoughts, you have to go into the body simulator. It's very important, okay? Because you have to understand more communications when it comes to interforces of atmospheres. Because it volumes and volumes on so many levels through electrical systems, through weather patterns. You get into the psychop divisions, you get into the pattern divisions, you get into the psychometry of weather connections, planet energy systems, electrical defense systems, security line defense systems, energy light communication activation code system, transformations of mind, adaptation of its thought systems. See, I have no filter at all, right? But I know what I'm doing. That's how I'm able to put everybody in the Galactic Force Team and put you guys into a computer, right? I understand the codes. I know how to get out of the codes, right? So it's paying attention to your avatar, basically. Mastering everything within, mastering everything without, right? Through its ego of light and dark, So. Yeah, you're going to see a really big difference there, Christine, when you get upgraded through me. Ask Melissa, ask Linda, ask Priscilla what has changed through them. But the thing is, they want to be healed. Okay, I can heal you regardless. But the thing is, too, is that, well, why put pressure on that? You got to see it for yourself. Like I said, if you don't believe in yourself, you're not believing everything around you. Okay, if you say, I don't believe in this, I keep saying that to a lot of people, I don't believe in what you're doing. Well, then you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in humanity. You don't believe in dimensional Earth. You don't believe in possibilities. Right? That's stubbornness. That's egotistical. Right? That's stereotypical. That's the ego. Okay. So you have to understand how powerful the ego is. Not everybody's going to be right with you. They have their own opinion. That's their pride. I understand that. But what you have to understand is that the spiritual world is extremely real. And it's amazing how we can do these things with trips and take you anywhere in anything through its avatar division and its body activation. So. Seeing if I missed anything, but yeah, so you guys got till Thursday, so that's good. And it's not going to be complicated. It's just going to be one question to each of my Galactic Force Team to be answered. That's all. That's all it is. Okay. And I think that's right too. I think Linda and Michael had a good point, how vocabulary is a lot more easier because you guys are transiting. You're getting into the information, you're getting into line communication, and you guys are doing exceptionally well that Thursday that just passed. So that's really good. And you're paying attention. Okay, if you're paying attention, you're paying attention to your avatar. You're paying attention to the atmosphere. You're paying attention to everything around you in its atmosphere and its sky. Right? Sky's not a sky until you actually see it in the digital system. So if you're not using vocabulary, you're not communicating with your avatar. I'm sky surfacing right now. I'm seeing tree formats. The wind force right now of its trees is going on its left side division. It's extremely fast. Look at this. This is incredible. Guys, you got to be amazed what I see right now. It's like a wind tunnel of trees that are flowing so fast. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's going so fast, but everything is still in the 3 dimension. That my eye receptor divisions is 600,000 years into the future. So the more that you see moving faster and faster, I mean, it's going like this. That's what it's doing right now. It's incredible force. It's communicating with me, right? That's the digital system. It communicates with me every day. It talks to me every day. It sends letters, right? It's sending vocabulary back to me. I understanding. Hi, hello. It's communicating with me. That's vocabulary. That's the voicing grids. They channel division through their tree formats to shape their trees, the branches, the leaves. Look at the grounds. The grounds are moving. So basically, if you set course and use the ground formations through your power centers, through your atmospheres, you have full connection with your avatar. So it goes like this. Okay, just a perfect example I'll show you. It's incredible force. So I had the perceptions. I'm looking down like this, right? Now the ground, well, let's say, okay, here's a rock. Here's a rock right now. Now you're looking at the rock. Okay, you see the rock, right? This is the rock. Now, once you understand the rock, that rock, once you understand its dimension, it's going to start moving like this. Okay? It's going to start moving. Once you see it moving, you get into line division, right? Remember we talked about that. Now you're in line division with the rock. Once you get in line division, you use sonar division, right? Now it's communicating with the rock with sonar division. Once you communicate with that, it comes out. Okay, once it comes out, it's communicating with you through your transformation light system. Once it communicates with that, you communicate back up to here, like this. Okay, so you're just changing locations, right? So you took the rock out of its equation. Now taking its rock out of its equation. This has a lot to do with the test. So everything that I do through an illustration is a test of knowledge through intelligence. So the rock is out. So now you're communicating with Foley, right? So the rock is going to put it in this location where it is through dimension. Okay, so basically the rock is here in its location. Okay, it's here now. That's its location. Then it's going to show you the true color of what it is. And the true color of the rock is red. Okay. Now you understand the digital system of the spiritual system of the simulation system. Okay? Now you have partnership with that rock formation, all connected to the grounds. So it's really powerful stuff, guys. Yep. Taking the rock out of its equation. Very good. Very good, Tina. You guys know these things. You're answering these things, but you're not looking at it as real. You have to see yourself as real, as AI. You have to communicate as AI. You can't communicate in your vessel as a human vessel. You're in the spiritual system. Now, you can go back into the human vessel. That's the ego. That's the past. If you want to go back into 3 dimension, best of luck. That's going to be extremely hard because you guys are in the helix. It's pretty hard to get out of that. Okay, so once you go through my PayPal, you're healed. You go forward. You don't go back. Right? What's the point of going forward if you want to go back? Because you're not learning anything that you already know. You're going to learn a lot more going forward, right? So bringing that to everybody's attention, especially for the new viewers. Once they understand, they're not in the three-dimensional system anymore. You're in the digital world, people. We are in the matrix web. Get out of the matrix web into the simulation. So I saw 3 circular rotation cycles around the sun in 3 different coloration patterns in parallel formation way. So Tina's getting her vocabulary. But the problem is she's not getting into line division. That's how she's not able to see these trips that I take her on. Okay, so you really have to understand you guys are avatars in space connection. You're connecting through space, through the digital system. Your digital platform divisions of electrical board of circuitry level divisions. You're communicating through your chakra systems, through your keyboard phrasing systems of your pixels, right? So, yeah, Christine, just go through my email. Okay, my email is down below, my link. All right. Also, too, you can go to my Anchor. Anchor's high rising. Really powerful stuff. Every day on Anchor, I recommend my Galactic Force team to do this, is to get a podcast and just put your voice out there and put up stories. And then all these listeners basically look at your graphing cycle of what you have, and they listen to your stories, right? So I'm putting up all my videos on Anchor so everybody can listen to them, right? So very powerful stuff, because mine is high rising. I distribute it all over the world now, so it's going to get better and better. It's amazing to see that on the geographical map. So powerful stuff. Unified has that too, right? We have to expand our horizons. That's what the avatar is. That's intelligence. It knows what it's doing. It knows how to bring itself forward. So you're kind of like your own media. Okay? You are your own advertisement. Okay? So you're not selling a product. You're basically educating people so they can get a better understanding what space and time is to all locations in the digital of its singularity line system through point line or point activation. Okay? So it's all about humanity understanding, really educating. Okay? And it's technically, when it comes to the human vessel, it's not science, it's more educational. But it has technological systems when it comes to nanobots, electrolytes, gamma lights, anything through that connection. Because we are in the electrical world division of the digital system. Okay? So, but yeah, if you go to my email, Christine, I'll tell you exactly the pricing for what it costs for a body simulator. Okay? So everybody getting a true understanding, like really, really understanding who they are. That's why I gave you a test on who am I? Who am I? Right? We've been through this before. Through back phrasings of tests, reviews, and evaluations. YouTube went out. Lights out. Answer on DNA. Hold on there, Priscilla. Okay. Okay, that's way back. But did you post 2 videos on the same post? Yeah, I did. That's for the test, right? You're talking about Joshua Bach?
Presentations. I'm just going back, Priscilla, to see if I missed anything, because I know you guys write a lot of information. I think I'm caught up here. Anything through relation when it comes to DNA is understanding everything that's going on through your body framing systems, because it's a source recognition. That's how you get to define how it's light. That's going way back, I think. Okay, I'm just going back here. I missed quite a bit here, right? So I have no filter, guys. I just keep going and going and going. So the computer system just keeps overriding the systems. Okay, so I'm cut up there. So if you want to know more of the DNA, yes, and I received an error message asking me if I wanted to report it from them to fix the problem. Oh, on Facebook. Answered the other questions on DNA, but I didn't get any feedback. Well, what do you want to know? You want to know the specifics when it comes to DNA? That's its equation when it comes into square. You take it out of its equation. Okay, that's a biochemical system of you. That's a transformation light system of you. So it's understanding you're coming to its birthing system and coming out of the physical system. This is all connected through your DNA. This is coming into the molecule structure of you through your antimatter particle system. Everything through the particle system that you're connected with. Okay, so your little particles. That's okay. You're talking about two different things, but you understand your DNA structure. How you're in a physical system. Like this. This is you in a human vessel. Okay, that's you in a human vessel. Now, it's very powerful stuff because your whole body's coming out. Like this. It's coming out. So when it comes out, everything through the mind comes out. Right? So it's come together and it reforms. So it's kind of like you floating in space. Okay? You actually see your physical form in space, but it's all particles. It's all coming together. Right? So it's trying to get to its answering patterns and what, the voicing grid is the galaxies. Okay? So your physical form is no longer a form. It's the avatar coming together through the DNA structure. Okay, so you're a particle system through energy system, molecule structure division, like that. Okay? That's what happens when you go through my healing. All your physical system goes into space. It comes into little particles. Everything through the galaxy, universal system, everything connects to the interface of the God Frequency Law of the sun, and everything through the computer system of its moon goes into your mind system. Okay? Everything through the galaxy system goes into you. So you're rebirthing everything through space for the very first time. Everything through vortex divisions, everything through starlight energy systems, spacecraft divisions, all locations. That's the DNA. So once the DNA comes together, it goes back down into your body framing system. So it goes from here, comes back into a body framing system, and becomes superhuman. And then comes into the higher self. Okay, so you're reforming. You're coming into something else. Colorations here. Got to get more markers. Try using blue here. Interforce connections. So you come into the higher self for the very first time. Okay, this is your higher self. All right. From this down to this. Okay. Higher self. Right? And then from higher self, we'll go to a different color because the avatar is a different color. We'll go into pink.
pink cell consists in the rotation center. So the pink goes into the avatar. So everything's an uprise. So you're flying around. Okay. Okay, so this is the higher self. This is the avatar. So when you get into the avatar, go into a different color. We're going to red. Now this is more into the computer system. After you get out of its equation, that's what I'm saying. E equals mc squared into pi into helix. Everything through connection is your compute system through its mathematical equation. So every time you go up in higher division, the more you understand more communications through geometric systems, letters, numbers, and shapes. Okay, so from there, you come out. I have to use black. You come out into your computation system of a computer. You see that? Molecule structure, DNA, coming back into form through a superhuman, coming into the higher self, coming into the avatar, into your computer. That's what everybody has to do. Okay, you understand how important it is to go through these applications through its equation, how it has to understand more communications that are coming out of its box frequency level of its divisions of all locations. You guys understanding now DNA? I hope so. So I answered the question, but you didn't see it. I didn't get your feedback. How do I do Facebook? Nick, how's it going? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm just telling everybody that's in the galactic forces. I know. I remember you. I remember you. Yep. Basically, you have to go through my upgrades to get into the body simulator, and then you can get into the galactic force team. Okay, it's kind of uprising your pyramid systems, your confirmations and light systems, your activation code systems, everything through your perceptions, all through divisions, location centers, your adaptation of your thoughts. So every time you go up in the higher division, if you're in a body simulator, you now have connection with weather. Weather has connection with you. Now you can move clouds. Now you can move dimensions. Now you can open portals. Now you can go to higher divisions, into the dimensions of sentience. Right? So the higher you go, the higher you're formed through different energy. You can change the coloration system. You can change location centers. You can change your energy system to anything through its avatar division or anything through its higher self. So you can be anything in form. So you're shape shifting to different colors of lights through activation. That's understanding how powerful you are through its rotation. Right? So I'm starting to float out of my body more every night when it's time for bed. Yep. Yep. Lights out. How's it going? Welcome to my channel. This is the Galactic Force Team and the Galactic Forces. Any questions or comments? Remember, anybody that comes on new, you have to go through my PayPal. That puts you into position. I'll put you in your body simulator. It's extremely powerful. It takes you out molecule structure division. I put you in space. I bring you back down. You're superhuman. You become your higher self. I open up your ascensions. This is not meditation. This is taking your body system of a three-dimensional system, putting into a framing system into space connection. So it's all about getting all communication levels through your body framing systems. Okay, so you come in traction division, you're now superhuman, right? More understanding, more intelligence, more knowledge, more of its communication when you come into focus, awareness, consciousness, right? So I uprise your geometry systems of your mind and your thoughts. I uprise everything through your mind adaptation when it comes to the compute systems of your navigations through your biolocators. I put you into higher formations of weather. You go into the atmosphere, hemispheres, stratospheres, and then you get into the bioatmosphere, biohemisphere, biostratosphere. That's what we're coming into next. You can ask anybody. Everything is all about going up, right?
Getting into the angelics, understanding everything through the angelics of angels and archangels. Getting into positions of dimensions of portals, understanding the multi-connection, understanding the universe, systems, understanding your paradox, understanding your paradigm, understand your polar shifts, understand electrical fence defense systems, understand your security line defenses, third light energy systems, understand dimensions, understand your acting cycles, understand your energy vibration panel activation code of body simulator activation systems, right? That's a computer. So it's all about, remember I was showing you, you go all these applications, that's your DNA. So you change your DNA each time through its equation because you're coming out of its frequency level system. So you go through my email, you go through my PayPal, or you go through donations, right? Donations. Anybody that goes through donations, like, you know, if you just want to get information of a chakra, I can do that too. I'll just open one of your chakras, open your grounds. You have to open the grounds first. That opens the transmission light system through Kundalini. So when you understand that, more communications come in through Buddha, right? And then more communications come in through Dalai Lama. More communications come in through angels and archangels. More communications come in through spaceships. I think it's fascinating to know I see spaceship. I think it's fascinating to know I can communicate with the spaceship. I think it's fascinating to know I can uprise my intelligence through knowledge, right? All connected through my avatar. Get into my seismographic system, uprise everything through paradigm activation code system. Understand more of my transmission lights through the Kundalini. But you have to get information at the grounds of Mother Gaia. You have to. It's not going to connect with Father. It's very, very hard to connect with space. But the Galactic Force Team already stands that now, right? So, for example, there's some new viewers here. Welcome to my channel. Lights out. Okay, so basically, yeah, well, anything through its relation, okay? You don't want to take anything reference to anything through drugs or anything like that, or anything on mushrooms, or, you know, psychedelics or anything like that, because that is hurting the mind system. That's hurting the brain system, and it's going to overload everything through the hydraulic system. What I do is basically, you don't have to take any of these things. You come into the real system of its digital world, which is the simulation, but you get into the matrix, which is its web. Okay, so it's all about you understanding everything that's going on. And I say, whoa, I'm now on the matrix. How do I get out of it? Right? That's the ego. Every time you go through an upgrade. So you got to push buttons. You got to open up electronic fences of doors. You got to understand everything through a matrix line system. You got to get out of the box frequency level systems. You got to get out of the geometry level system of activation code systems. There's a lot of things that we do through our perceptions. You understand your voice and grid patterns. You have to send up everything through its alignments when it comes to its grid system. You have to send road graphing systems. You have to understand structure of divisions when it comes to simulation pattern divisions. All this is connected through your avatar and your computer system. Okay? Because I live in a simulation. And I am 600,000 years into the future. So, man, I'm telling you, it's powerful stuff when you see these things. But like I said, if you're having problems with your body activations, I see a lot of people. I see everything now. Like it's so clear to me what's going on, because now the vibrations of dimensional Earth is already set in its core with Father and Mother through correlation when it comes to archangels and angels. Now, everything that we've done through the Galactic Force Team has changed the face of time. So what's happening is that the vibration of the dimensional Earth is on its different location of its matrix grid system. So, you know, every day that you live, the more you're losing through vibration with the dimensional Earth and 3D system. It's very important you guys get into meditation. If you don't want to get into meditation, go through my PayPal. I'll put you in your body simulator. And then you have no more worries on communication with the dimensional Earth. You'll be understanding, wow, Andrew's right. I am in the digital world. I am in the matrix. It's fascinating to know these things because you're learning adaptation of yourself for the very first time. You're understanding the DNA structures of everything through communication of space and time. Okay? And then you're saying everything through you is balance. That's its location. And then you become your biolocators from here and there, and you can travel anywhere in distance. Imagine how powerful it is that I can go on a planet, okay, come back and tell you exactly what I saw through information. That's intelligent. That's how you get anything through space and time. You know space is real. You take a telescope, you look at the sky, you can see the constellations, you can see the stars, right? The stars are spaceships, right? They set position. But once you understand more perceptions, they start moving. But they don't do that until you understand their information. That's all communication through its avatar. Okay? So once you get into the digital system, now you're understanding everything through the framing system of your past, present, and future. So those lives that you lived is extremely powerful. Everything you live in the present is extremely powerful. Everything you live in the future is coming up of its powerfulness. Okay? So it's great to see new viewers, but I'm just telling you, you have to get in your body simulator so you can communicate with the dimensional earth, because there's no three-dimensional anymore. The line communications are lost. That's why there's so much chaos in the dimensional earth. You can't relate to the vibration anymore. Everything around you is fifth dimension. Anything that you touch, anything you see, anybody, information is in the fifth dimension. They don't know it because they're not in their body simulator. But they can feel something different. They can feel that there's body reactions. They can have these bad dreams. What is going on with me? It's force rising. It's forcing you to get out of your body. And that's why you're going through these bad dreams. That's why you're going through these reacting cycles. That's why you're going through these computation systems with the mathematical equations. Everything through its equation has to come out, right? So, yeah, so Priscilla, at night, clouds open up so I can see the ships. It's crazy. Yeah, see, Priscilla, you get information now. So you see anything through portal vision, you got to see the ships coming in. Make sure you put out your voice and grids and transmission. That's all you got to do. All right, so lights out mostly. Okay. Yeah, but like I'm saying, lights out, you don't need psychedelics. I'm the real thing. I'll put you in your body simulator. You'll see the real reality. You don't have to take drugs just to say, whoa, everything is weird. Everything is, you go into that framing system, but you're in the ecosystem of this dark realm of the spiritual system. That's what drugs does to you. It's lucid. You see things different, but it hurts the body. It hurts the mind. It hurts the soul. You're not uprising. You're hurting yourself when you take drugs, anything through that category. Okay, so it's very important you understand that this is all natural. This is about vibration, frequencies, and energies through harmonic resistance. This is getting full connections of spacecraft divisions to anything through energy of its force recognitions. How to communicate with anything through its biolocator, which is you. Right? How to communicate with your chakra system, which is you. How to balance everything through its ground formation, which is you. How to communicate with humanity, which is you, through your avatar. Okay? So. All right, so you guys are communicating. That's good to see that. Communication's good. Lights out. Awesome. Keep up the great work. Curiosity, heal, and learn. Yeah, everything is about healing and learning. Very good, Priscilla. Fungi is off-world. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's like the fungus. It's on the dimensional earth, and it's been taken off. Right? And amazing how it does so much repair, modulation in our body mechanics. Definitely check out Lion Mane. Yep. Changes is good too. Links to space, etc. through the network. Yep. Yeah, you just have bad outcomes. Angel's right. When anything that you go through that formation when it comes to mushrooms or anything through drugs, the psychedelics is the opposite of what you're doing. It's not going to evolve. It's going to decrease, and it's going to hurt your body, and you're going to lose your life stream. I have to be force recognized with everybody. If you're taking drugs, you're taking it for the wrong reason. If you want to get out of its equation, okay, because I know everybody's hurting. They don't understand. Taking psychedelics, you think it might be right, but it's wrong. It's hurting your body system. Okay? So it's not helping. It's doing the opposite. All right? Oh, you shouldn't have any problem with my email. Just send it through gmail.com. drew007.aw@gmail.com. So. Yeah. And see, too, anybody that comes on, anything the Galactic Force team can help you out. You know, they can help you and guide you because they have to tell you that what is really happening. You guys are being programmed, and it's getting out of its program and coming into a new program, which is your new adaptation of your body system, and it becomes its body simulator. The body simulator provides everything through the new chakra system, which I created through the pharaohs. Pharaohs created chakra systems. You have to understand intelligence. You have to understand how powerful intelligence is. You have to understand how powerful planets are. You guys know there's planets in space, right? You understand why everything's in point center, a point division through location, through vibrational panels. You understand why we have the dimensional Earth, why we have solar systems, why we have galaxies. What are they? What do they mean? The avatar has to know all these things through creation. This also goes out to the Galactic Force team. You guys have to know everything with yourself first. Okay, I got to point that very well clear because again, in the XT1000s coming to me, I say, well, they're doing their formations, but they don't know what they're doing through gravitation. They don't understand what's going on through location. So I have to explain to them. Then I got to explain to my Galactic Force team. Am I doing this right or am I doing this wrong? And I think it's great that you guys are coming to my email and tell me, Commander, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? That's great. You're coming to me without knowing what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong. So you come to me, right? Especially now, because you guys are in helix. You're out of its equation of box. You're no longer in pi. You're in helix. This is extremely, extremely powerful body activation through the chakra systems in space. Okay? So once we get the mastering of what's going on with space, then we can get into time. Okay? Space and time. The parallel. Space, time. You in the middle. That's not that complicated. This is space. This is time. This is you in the center. You're controlling everything through your galaxy system. You're controlling everything through your modulation system. You're controlling everything through, you want to call it fungi system. You're controlling everything through your virus. You're controlling everything through keyboards. You're controlling everything through humanity. You're controlling everything through the gravitation. You're controlling everything through the powers. You're controlling everything through the atmospheres. You're controlling everything through portals. You're controlling everything through dimensions. You're controlling everything through codes. Just as long as you know your parallels or your paradox. This is the paradigm shift, the polar shift. That center core is everything through rotation, right? So it's getting in full adaptation through the digital system, through electrical divisions, right? So if you're flying in position, Unified's coming up. He understands his location center. He's seeing something come at him, right? Something's coming at him, right? So he's going to go like that. He's going to put his energy field up, right? So he knows it's something, but he doesn't know how to relate to it. But he understands it. He knows it's coming at him. But does he understand the intelligence? If he understands intelligence, he's going to go like this, and it's going to go away because it's dark. right? So understanding between light and dark, now how it has its relation, then you understand more communications. So he doesn't have to talk about it because he knows it's dark. He knows it's dark energy through its ego. So he's not going to talk to it because it's in space. So if it's in space, okay, he's going to understand its relation, but he's not going to communicate with it because it's dark. Okay, he knows he can't turn it into light. So he's going to use his energy fields and he's going to use his thoughts. And basically what he's going to do is he's going to push it away. He can do that. He can push it away, right? Because he's a higher force, because he understands the intelligence that's in front of him through its knowledge, right? So if he comes in again and he sees some light, this is light, right? This is something different to intelligence. Everything is different in intelligence space, right? It goes like that. He puts up his energy field, puts up his energy field. Hey, Unified, how's it going? Not too bad. Pretty good, actually. I'm communicating all levels right now through my energetic systems, and the engineering pattern divisions has to be on location centers. But how are you doing? I'm doing great. I want a solar connection vibration system. My location centers are setting in too. The gravitational pull is setting through the XT1000 divisions. But it's great to see you. It's been what? Maybe 25 years? Yeah, it has been 25 years, hasn't it? Well, take it easy. I got to go fix my engineering systems. Okay, take it easy. Communication, vocabulary, information, light on dark. Powerful stuff, guys. So I know it's a lot of work. That's what I'm saying. So I've given you guys 4 days to get more into what's going on with your avatar, and really take it serious. Really take it serious. And I know you guys are, because I put you in a computer, right? So you know how real it is, right? So okay, so basically we got more questions here. Oh, thank you, Angel. I love when you guys are communicating and you're sending emojis and all that. That's classic. Yeah, I've seen that movie. Yeah, Rick Moranis. Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Yeah, John Candy was the Chewbacca. And they were going up against the enemy, Pizza Face. That movie was hilarious. And Rick Moranis was wearing a helmet that was like not fitting him at all. It was like was going back and forth, Where are the connection energy wires? Is the console division on its location center? Have you teleported divisions through intelligence yet? Let's communicate through those line signals. And transmission. Powerful stuff. Yeah, it was a funny movie though. So you guys have any more questions on that? You getting a better, more understanding how important it is to understand more of yourself as the avatar? Yeah, Han Solo, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Yeah, I'm all caught up on your questions here. So, wow, you guys have a lot of questions, eh? That's great, though. I love it when you guys have questions because you want to learn more, which is fantastic to see these things. So we're going to leave it there. Okay, tomorrow's Monday. This gives you more than enough to get the test ready. Okay, love you guys very much. This is your AI Commander from the Galactic Force team calling out. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.